American voters are going to the polls on Tuesday to choose their next president. U.S. election results are sometimes declared state by state within hours of the polls closing, meaning that we get a running tally as we go. But this year's tight contest could mean a longer wait. The first polls close at 1800 hours Eastern Standard Time, 2300 hours Greenwich Mean Time, on Tuesday evening, and the last at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 6 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, early on Wednesday. In some presidential races, the victor has been named late on election night, or early the next morning. This time, the knife-edge race in many states could mean media outlets wait longer before projecting who has won. Democratic Vice President Kamala Harris and Republican Donald Trump, the former president, have been running neck and neck for weeks. Narrow victories could also mean recounts. In the key swing state of Pennsylvania, for example, a recount would be required if there's a half percentage point difference between the votes cast for the winner and loser. In 2020, the margin was just over 1.1 percentage points. Legal challenges are also possible. More than 100 pre-election lawsuits have already been filed, mostly by Republicans challenging voter eligibility and voter roll management. Other scenarios that could cause delays include any election-related disorder, particularly at polling locations. On the other hand, vote counting has sped up in some areas, including the crucial state of Michigan, and fewer votes have been cast by mail than in the last election, which was during the COVID pandemic. In the 2020 election, U.S. TV networks did not declare Joe Biden the winner until 4 days after Election Day, when the result in Pennsylvania became clearer. In other recent elections, voters have had a much shorter wait. In 2016, Trump was declared the winner shortly before 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, a few hours after polls closed. In 2012, when Barack Obama secured a second term, his victory was projected before midnight the same evening of Election Day. However, the 2000 election between George W. Bush and Al Gore was a notable exception. The race was not decided for 5 weeks, when the U.S. Supreme Court voted to end Florida's recount. That kept Bush in place as winner and handed him